Namaste. On the behalf of eLearning Private Limited, I'd like to welcome you to the second episode of the development process of ERP system for Street Child of Nepal. This is the first screen that we are seeing right now. A user has to log in to access the system. There are different types of users that we have already discussed in our previous video, and we'll also be discussing it when we talk about users in this video. Right now I am going to log in to the system as finance director. I have created some sample users and I'm using one of them right now. The user is redirected to this interface right now. You can see three options on the top of the page. On the rightmost part there is setup. Under setup there are three options: organization, project and activity. These are the features that are rarely used. Use them for setting up the system. The organization lists out the organizations that are added in the system. Organizations can be of different types: partner organization, vendor organization or host organization, which is Street Child of Nepal right now. We can search these organizations by their name or by their type. The name field of the search has auto search feature enabled. That is, if we type one or more characters, the entire field, the entire name comes up by default. As we can see, Street Child of Nepal came there. We can search the content like this. We can click the content, the name, to see the detail of the organization. Similarly, the pen icon can be clicked to edit the content of the organization. Likewise, new organization can be added by clicking Add Organization button. Let's move to the second menu item, Project. This link lists out all the projects that are added in the system. Here are two projects right now: Breaking the Bond and Marginalized No More. Second field is the code of the project. Third one is the host organization. Fourth one is implementing partner. Fifth one is the project start date and end date. And finally, the edit. Now we can view the detail of the project by clicking its name. Here we can see start date, end date, total budget, project code, project manager, host organization, implementing partner, project members, and the detail of the project. Let's move to the last menu item under setup, that is activity. We can see each project has got a number of activities underneath it. Marginalized No More project has got output 1, output 2, output 3, and even output 1 has sub activity 1.1, 3 has 3.1, 3.2, and 3.2 has again got sub activities 3.2.1, 3.2.2. Okay, let's add an activity underneath output 2, and it will be output MNM 2.1. Now let's fill up the required fields: name, title of the activity. So name is going to be MNM 2.1. Title of the activity will be the title of the activity, whatever we write. Project Marginalized No More, which has got again the autocomplete field. After adding description, there is another very important field that we need to consider, that is relations. As we know, the activity that we are just adding right now is under output 2, so we have to select it. Now we can see the activity we just added is under output 2. That is all about the setup menu items, and now let's move to the users menu. By clicking users, we see all the users that are added in the system at one single place. Users are of different kinds, we know. They are from different organizations. We can see the first field is username, second field is the full name of the user, third one is the post of the user, fourth one is the organization to which the user belongs to, and finally edit. Detailed information of the user can be accessed by clicking username. Users can be searched by their first name, last name, the organization they belong to, or the role type they have. Users can be added by clicking the Add User button. As we discussed briefly before, this is the point where we set various different roles to a user. There are a number of user-specific fields that can be added in this form while creating a user. We can edit a user's detail by clicking the pen icon. Now let's move to financial information page. As that has been described to us, partner agencies periodically submit financial information to State Child of Nepal. This page shows financial information for the period added by a user, the associate organization of the user, activity for which the information is submitted for, and the period or the time when the information was submitted. The status shows the response from Street Child Nepal's admin user to the information submitted by the partner user. The status can be whether the information is accepted, or the information is received, or the information is rejected by the user. This information can be searched again using different search fields. Now let's log into the system as a partner user. You can see the partner user has got a different interface than that of admin user. This financial information only shows the information that the partner user has updated or submitted in the system, and the next option the partner has got is to submit the information. So these are only two options partner has. Let's submit financial information from partner's interface. I'm creating financial information as a partner user for BTB project and filling up the required fields that are asked in the form. Now we can see the information is created, but the status field is blank. That means admin user hasn't yet confirmed that they have received the information. Now let's move to admin users panel. We see again the information is created, a new one, but has status blank. Let's update it. Now let's go down and change the status to indicate that we have received the information. Now when we save this form, the partner user, whoever has created this information, will get an email notification indicating that the administrator has made some changes in the form he or she has submitted. Now we can see that the status of the BTV periodic financial report has been changed to received. Now let's go to the email of the sender, what we can see there. Now you can see that the user has just now received an email. It's an alert financial information, and it has the title, the one that we just updated. We can see the detail. Okay, the last development for this video I am going to show is the way the users, admin as well as the partner user can communicate in between about the financial information using the same page.